Technology is very important to us here at Titan Farms. That's one of our key elements that we've been using to help us advance. We use it in our growing practices from our irrigation systems and our soil moisture monitoring. Then we use it over in the packing shed where we brought in the technology this year with Compact of using all the latest technology in the color sorting, the camera sorting, dimensional sizing, but also in the carton handling system. The biggest thing we get from technology is a lot of information that we can come back and use and go through that information, that data, and make us better growers. I am Chalmers Carr. I'm the owner and operator of Titan Farms. We're located in Ridge Springs, South Carolina. We're a peach and vegetable operation. We grow about 5,000 acres of peaches. We're actually the second largest independent peach producer in the United States. We also grow bell pepper and broccoli, so those are our other two crops that we grow. I came to the farm in 1995 as a farm manager. I was able to lease the operation in 1999 and then bought it out in 2001. So we grew it from 1,500 acres there in 2001 to now the 5,000 acres it is. Well, Compact supplied us a complete solution. We gave them a challenge of being able to take our product, run it through the line, be able to sort it with as minimal input from the operator as possible. So what we did is we came in with two brand new CBTs up front that are continuous bin dumpers. Then we also added a bin scrubber this year. So this is the first time on the East Coast in stone fruit where our bins go out and get washed every time before they go back to usage. So again, that was a food safety enhancement. As they go out of that room and they pass into the packing shed area, which is our dry area, we go onto 6 new grading tables, which are completely different from what we had. They're much smaller and compact in size, which allows the ladies to do a much better job of grading the fruit. So it goes from there to the sizer, and that's where the real innovation came in. So we had a weight sizer in the past, but we had no cameras. So go into a camera system, especially the Envision 9000, that has the ability to do dimensional sizing, taking 32 pictures of every peach that goes underneath it. Then also having the color sorter so you can get the high color fruit in certain areas for if you got a premium customer such as that. Then the last thing we did was add 2 automatic palletizers at the end. So the palletizers, we're able to direct 50% of our fruit to those 2 palletizers by going through that switch, cut about 20 workers out of their job because we don't have to have them for palletizing anymore. So we took 26 workers doing all our palletizing, now down to about 10. So it's a big savings there.
My name is Ross Williams. I am the Assistant Pack House Manager here at Titan Farms. We've seen a very high increase in sizing accuracy due to the use of the Compact Envision 9000 equatorial sizing. It's finding the stem and the calyx of every single piece of fruit and rotating 90 degrees to find the perfect equatorial diameter. It even notices things such as large growth sutures, things that really affect the diameter of the fruit, and it's picking up on them every time. What the exact sizing means for us is a more defined size in a pack, a more even size in a pack, and obviously it's an increased profit margin for us because we're not giving away large fruit in packs of smaller sizes. So we're very, very accurate on our sizing.
Just to give you an understanding of what that means is if 70% has been my average for 5 years, 72 is the best we've ever had, and that's a year where you didn't have any hail or any quality issues. Well, this year we're sitting at almost 76%, which is almost 5.5% above normal, and that was definitely unexpected. So when we're going to run 2 million boxes, that's 100,000 extra boxes we're going to get. You times that by a market price, and that's easily see well over $1 million of increased returns to the farm. So that's been very surprising and been a very beneficial surprise. We took one sizer basically and divided up into 4 or 5 different sizers by using group outlets. And in those group outlets, it's able to take that fruit and put it basically where it wants to. So we don't have to have a designated filler to one size. It'll put one size fruit to that filler this time, and the next time it'll put another size. That next available outlet makes us more efficient in how we do. And that was not possible until they had the Exodus system that takes the boxes from the fillers, puts it on the full carton line, and tracks that box all the way to the labeler. So we don't have to have a labeler at every fill station. We have one labeler per line. Very much efficient, saves a lot of money, but the other thing it does is it tracks that product. Then we asked Compact to design the back end of it, which is tracking that product all the way to the palletizing station. That was new for them, and it actually wasn't done by anybody else, so it was something we asked them to do. They built that for us. So we take the product from 3 different lines, we converge it into one switch, and that switch puts it on the line it needs to go out for the palletizing. The beauty of that is it's a lot of labor savings in there, and it makes the line run much more efficiently. So part of the food safety upgrades, not only in the line, but was in the building. So we started with the building first. So after last year when the season ended and we knew we were going to do this, we took out all of our old machinery. So we started with a shell of a building. And what we did is we went in and we put a drop ceiling in the building, and in that we put an air conditioning system and we closed the building in, so there's no open doors. And then what we did was we created zones. So we have a wet zone up front where the product comes in, it's dumped, it's washed and waxed, and then it passes into the dry zone, which is the packing zone, which is a tempered zone. Then having Compact be a partner with us on designing machinery that was going to be very sensitive to food safety issues. When we were going through the design with the sales guys, we were talking about all along, how easy is that going to be to clean? We don't want to get this area too jumbled up so we can't get in there and make sure that. So food safety was a part of every conversation we had in the design build.
I'm Hap Carr. I am the pack house manager and also the food safety coordinator. Food safety to me is a culture, and it's just like quality and safety. All of our equipment basically out there is stainless steel, which is much easier to maintain, easier to clean. Most of the equipment is designed for cleanliness. It's also designed for handling the fruit a lot smoother and safer. If you'll notice that nowhere in our whole facility does the food drop. Our old system, sometimes going into the fillers, the food would drop this far. There's always the transfers that let the fruit down smoothly on the belts and the rollers. All of that is designed for safer food handling. Yeah, I think Compact did a tremendous job of designing food safety into their products.
When Titan Farms looks for a supplier to partner with, that's what we're looking for, is a partnership relationship. It's not going to be a one-time sale for us. So this was a big deal for us because we had been with another supply company for 17 years for the most part of all machinery. But when we went out this time, we said we're going to open this up to anybody and we'll figure out. And then it becomes a relationship. You know, it's kind of like a courtship, if you will. You go through that and you get to understand the company and what the company's about. The owners of the company were talking with us. We were engaged with everybody. And everybody was excited about the project. So that made us feel very good about it. Again, we challenged them to do some very new things and very innovative things, and I think they liked that. And we really liked some of the stuff they brought to the table that was new and different that other people didn't have. So it's just not a one-time sell thing. You're going to add, and we're going to keep on diversifying more and add different things to it, and we think we've got a good partner. Where would our business be without Compact today? We would be struggling to keep our other line going. To have a brand new line in. We had a 15-year-old line before this, and so what they've done is they've come in, helped us build the most state-of-the-art line, which has kept us productive, kept us on the leading edge. It's given us the ability to go out in the marketplace and say, hey, come look at us. And we've won a lot of buyers over by the fact that they see in the innovations that we've put in here and the partnership relationship we've had with Compact and the technology that we have, the food safety that we went after. So at the end of the day, they've improved our business.